Today, Vice President Khalili told our National Security Council meeting that his younger son, about 20 years of age, that he was very, very happy to see all new world. And we don't.
Exactly. You and of course, General Abizaid visited with you and had dinner with him.
درست نیست.
If the Congress votes approval, and I predict they will, and that this year alone there will be $2 billion in aid for the people of Afghanistan. The second reason I'm here is the President and the Secretary of State wanted me to follow General Abizaid, who visited earlier, to make the point that militarily, economically, politically, culturally, socially, assuming the agreement of the government of Afghanistan and the people of Afghanistan, the United States is going to remain involved. A Taliban who is frightened that they see the writing on the wall. That's why they're attacking so viciously these great signs of progress for the people of Afghanistan. And they're proving themselves, I think, to be an enemy of the people of Afghanistan in the minds of all. The federally administered tribal area is a troubled area, and that some who wish to cause harm here in Afghanistan seem to come across the border there. I do note with great satisfaction the statements of President Musharraf reported in the Pakistani press this very morning, where he talked about the threat to Pakistan being extremist in their midst. And I also note with great approval the tremendous effort in the last couple of days of the Pakistani forces against Taliban and al-Qaeda, which resulted in the deaths of some and the capture of others. And I just hope that's a trend that's going to continue. Clearly, when I have the honor of speaking with President Musharraf tomorrow, I'll be speaking of the full range of our issues, and I will obviously want to talk with him about his recent activities against al-Qaeda and Taliban. After all, these are our enemies, too. They're not just enemies of Afghanistan or enemies of President Musharraf, for that matter.
Efforts to cut down on the insurgency on this side of the border, I would appreciate.
And we shouldn't also forget that Afghanistan was the center of destabilization for the whole world just 2 years ago, and the center of terrorism. And Al-Qaeda lost its bases in Afghanistan, and Al-Qaeda networks got disconnected because of what happened in Afghanistan. If the elements or the remnants of Taliban or Al-Qaeda are trying to hit back one way or another, that shouldn't be perceived as lack of improvement in the security situation.